And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And two top-level arms taking the mound in this one, Singy. These are the types of matchups you look forward to as a fan.
Boogan, as an offense coming into a game like this, on either side, you know that pitcher's not going to make many mistakes, if any. So when he does, you have to take advantage. When you have that inning where you can push across a run or two, maybe more, you better make it happen then, because if you don't, you may not get the opportunity again.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Zach Eflin. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters. And perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, on the W. He wants to have a better earned run average.
And now the shortstop, Luis Arias. That misses, and that's how this game gets started. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground right side. On to first. 1 out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Aaron Judge.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
It's Aaron Judge now, the American League leader in RBIs this year. First pitch, and he just misses. Eflin, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. That one's in there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Here is Gleyber Torres, 5th in home runs in the American League. In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance. That's ball 1. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base pass. With the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
And he pumps it a strike. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Judge on the run. Up the middle. Walls throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And that one in the air center field. Rizzo out of the play. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back here at the ballpark, and starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Garrett Cole. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out. for him anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
The wide to kick the pitch. Randy Arozarena, the next to hit, takes ball one. Good eye right there. Chris, you look at Garrett Cole, and he changed in terms of his profile. He threw a lot of sinkers when he was with the Pirates. When he went to Houston, everything changed. More four-seamers and more reliance on the breaking ball. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, you credit the analytics and just the great system that the Astros have notoriously had in terms of helping pitchers really discover their potential. But, yeah, he's got a great fastball. He's very confident in it, but sometimes that can also hurt him, giving up a lot of home runs.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. 8th in RBIs in the American League right now. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. Cole a check to first. Arozarena gets back easily. Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. The pitch.
Ball.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Good eye right there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Ripped on a line. Bader makes the grab, 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get guys on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Bangs off the wall. The relay throw. Not in time. He scores. And it's 1-0.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that's in for a strike. In 2022, Garrett Cole set the Yankees single-season strikeout record with 257 punch-outs. Pretty amazing mark for that historic franchise. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Now, Josh Lowe. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's a strike. Diaz stands at second with 2 gone. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Second inning set to go. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
Swing and a miss, strike one. He's a guy that's changed his stance over time. It's been a little more open, straight up, and now more closed.
One thing hitters will do, it's not so much about the stance, but it's what it does to the brain in terms of resetting and how they approach the pitcher.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now Bader up to the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swings through that one, out in front that time. On the ground. Oh, what a stop. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Josh Donaldson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Next pitch is downstairs. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any
runner on the go. Bounced out to short. Walls. And they take care of Donaldson for the out. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1.
Comes through with the RBI. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. In there, and it's 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Back to the top of the lineup. Luis Ariz stands in. Up the middle, and that chance handled. They take the force out. That's the third out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Luke Raley. Cole back to work. There's a strike. And a strike in there.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Welcome to the club. 2,000 career strikeouts, and that puts him in very elite territory among major league pitchers.
He's got the stuff, the intestinal fortitude. He's got everything a pitcher needs to become an all-time great. And you could make a case that he may already be one. What a career he's put together.
Here's the third baseman, Curtis Mead. There's a strike.
0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
That's in there. And it's 1-1. And that's down and away. And now it's filled up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Taylor Walls in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. Mejia off of first with 2 away. And a pitch. And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
On to the third inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Judge. And he deals. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Judge, a former home run derby champ, batting second in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The pitch. And Judge spoils that one. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Torres goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering misses. 2-1.
1 strike.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Smash to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. And here is Anthony Rizzo. First offering, and it just misses. Rizzo starting as the designated hitter. 33 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Stanton takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Next one misses. Now 2-0. At the belt and fires. This one high in the air to left center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Rosarena moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's Randy Rosarena. In the air out towards right center. Judge puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Harold Ramirez next to hit for the Rays. And takes low for ball 1. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Diaz swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And it's 1-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Next offering upstairs. Tapped in front of the plate. Toss to LeMahieu. 2 down. Lau at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 outs with a runner at third. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Tropicana Field, on to the 4th. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 there.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that is cut on and missed. 1 and 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. First offering misses the mark. On a line. Makes the grab for the second out. So the lineup flips over. And stepping in for the Yankees, Luis Arias. Fly ball down the line. That gets down for a hit. Donaldson coming around third. He scores. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down. Aaron Judge will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Arise leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Judge rips that one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Out to short. Sends it across to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Meade batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And a foul ball. Check swing of the 0-2. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Home team down a run as the Rays try and punch back down a run to the right side. Torres in plenty of time to first. Inning over. Back now in Tampa Bay. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Gleyber Torres. Eflin back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Anthony Rizzo, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Ball 1 low. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Arozarena snags it on the run.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Out to short. Walls on the run, sends it over to first, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit, and here it comes. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. And that's a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 1-2. Pulls the string with the changeup. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Check swing, no appeal, and 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Righty to the plate.
Ball, that's low.
Here's a high chopper. Arise on to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. Check swing didn't go. And that's ball one.
No strike.
And he takes a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
High fly ball down the left field line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
Man at second here with 2 away. Harold Ramirez next to hit for the Rays. There's the strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And ball one. Rosarena at second with 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2-2. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion. On the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene.
Welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy Harrison Bader. Eflin back to work. Bader, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The wind and the pitch. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And puts the squeeze on that. 2 away. Here's Jose Trevino. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And the Rays manager making his way. Now on the mound for the Rays, Robert Stevenson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And up next for New York, Luis Arraez. And first offering is fouled off. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's in there. And the count 1-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And now it's 1-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Judge stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Hammered on the line, base hit. The throw in. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Check on the runner. Judge back in standing. Gleyber swings, drives one. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Throw cut off, down to the plate. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Runner. Third, 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. Here's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Raley makes the play, and that is that. So back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the 6th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Rocketed out towards right center. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Diaz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And downstairs.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
1-2 now. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And the righty deals. And that one is inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. Bounce to the right side. 1 at second. Over to LeMahieu. 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. First pitch just misses. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Goes down looking. So up next, Harrison Bader. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
In the dirt. Mejia up with it over to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Donaldson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Loud has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Got an order. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the seventh at the plate. Luke Raley. Now into the game, Jason Dominguez. He'll be out in left field. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
A defensive team for the Yankees. Now playing left field. Jason Dominguez.
There comes a skipper out. The left-hander on now, Zach Britton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 2. That one catches the corner.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 2-2. And now it's filled up. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Left-hand batter waits. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. One now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. Torres fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Francisco Mejia getting ready to hit. A switch hitter batting right.
Mejia.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Strike 2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Next offering is in for a strike. Mejia off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. One left for 10. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Thompson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And he deals. Trevino stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
LeMahieu stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The pitch. And another ball. And a pitch. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and the defense comes away with nothing. Luis Arias stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals. There's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line drive and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Man at first, and now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lowe has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the 3rd out. The Yanks lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 96. 7.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
There's a swing and a drive. Judge going back on it. Looking up, and he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Yandy Diaz now.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's off the mark. And that is ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. 1-2 now. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground. And foul ball. The next pitch misses. And the count is filled up.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Hard hit left side. Slings to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for Tampa. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Righty reliever out of the pen, Sean Armstrong.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. In now is the Yankees DH, Anthony Rizzo. First offering, and it just misses. Armstrong, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, a cutter, and he works in a slider. See the velocity, 97. With that fastball. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike. Now all even up. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit trying to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Runner on at first with one gone. Jason Dominguez now at the plate, and he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1. And there's a ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Meade settles under it. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Over to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Josh Lowe. In there for strike 1. That's a little bit low. Out there to center. Bader makes the grab. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Luke Raley. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And that's too high. And it is 2-1.
One strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. Tapped softly on the ground. Torres. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.